build even more unfruitfulness coming into this for the opportunity of comebacks for 404. 82% last map, 79 this map. So it looks like GNS is going to go up to about 3,600 before they even have their chance to go, which would be down 2,200. Which technically with a perfect map can do it, but we'll see what happens here. Jockey comes in for the back, gets bullied. Wait, what? Was that Hunter M2 while pouncing? That looked really janky from my side.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Maybe he just got caught on the door on the side. There's a little lip there on the door on the garage door. Maybe that's what it was. Terrible map designer, I'll tell you. I don't know what that's about, but either way, that gets the Hunter killed and not much damage from 404. 2.1%, 1,500 health left on the survivors, with 80% left to go.
Air 4-4 just, they couldn't catch a break with the tank spawns. Yeah, I love the quad. Honestly, I think at this point, call me crazy MK, but I think it needs to just be quad city for Air 4-4. Every other hit needs to be a quad.
Yeah, I think so. That one wasn't very fruitful. The smoker got killed first. You got to know when you're the smoker and you're going with a quad, don't lead the attack. Because you got to be the one that tries to clean it up at the end. And again, that's 2 hits, including a quad, less than 5%. Not great value so far. See if they can rebound this when they enter the next building.
We'll certainly see. It is, of course, going to be a 2-2 because every hit after a quad will be a 2-2. That's one of the downsides of going for the quad. Smoke, charge, not going to be able to land. Smoke does for, a tick or so, but we're talking peanuts. We're talking scraps here. And Air 4-4 does choose desperation mode going into another quad, and I gotta say, if this is the plan, I respect that.
I mean, if you see their spawn cycles, they are hitting more than the average team would, because they get a hit in this building here, the pink house. Usually you don't see this. See if anybody jumps over and falls in the hole. Oh, Coach almost fell for it, but did not. And they take the choke point pretty clean, and it's another quad, like you said. 404 needs it. They're going to send it. Here comes the Hunter. The Charger is nowhere in sight, walking in from the ambulance. And here comes that Charger. Nothing. And that is unfortunate, because there's just no really good Charger spawns here, leaving with Bliss having to walk in from another zip code.
I think it goes back against the hesitancy. Like, if they had just hit right as Gore Enjoyers were dropping down, you've got the hits, you've got the spawns behind them, up in the room that they just dropped down from. You've got the various windows across from them. You've got the nooks and crannies on the roadside. There would have been a lot of options, but they let them start walking forward, start blocking those spawns, and leaving Air 4-4 with no ideal options for their hit. Jockey Hunter going to come in. Hunter, no good, which means no hunt spit. Jockey will land, get separation, but it also means no quad. That being said, I don't know if we're even going to have chance for another hit, because we just got 10% left until Noodle comes in for the tank.
Yeah, and they do have to drop into the alley, so they're going to have to make the jump back over top of the van. The question is, are they going to take it risky in the pool room, or are they going to go to the alley, which seems to be the pretty standard, where you can go survivors 2 on the high ground, 2 on the low ground. Charger goes in, does land. Nice. Oh, and he gets a slam. Okay, the survivors look like they were all reloading there, and Nick eats it. And now they're going to be able to go for a pound spit too, maybe? They might save that for the way back, though. Yeah, they're going to save that for the way back for sure. And here is the last tank of the game in the hands of Gun Noodle now.
Okay. We got the run back here. Smoke Pool is good. Spit is good. Hunter is good. Everything lands, but it's a far cry away from being able to stop this tank. And that's kind of why I would have preferred that hit inside. You had to spit, and all the Gore Enjoyers members took it inside. So I thought maybe that was the perfect time to send in your 3-1, try to get some value. They try to slow down Gore Enjoyers, but it's kind of a fool's errand. Especially if you're not going to hit at the white van when they're trying to jump across to cause chaos. So we do have Gun Noodle here, going to be the tank, and we've got another Raptor situation. I love the Raptor situations, especially when you got a little dumpy that you can try to hit up there. But it's going to take precision and maybe a little bit of luck. Otherwise, Gun Noodle is going to be taking a lot of damage before he can flush out these Gore Enjoyer members from the Raptors.
Look at his dumpsters now. He's got them both in there. This is good play. He's going to bring the other one in. He suffers quite a bit of damage for it, and he's just going to go to the high ground. And let's see see what he can do. He chases them all off. He gets Rochelle. He goes for the dumpster, but leaves Rochelle behind. And turns around to get Rochelle now. Gets a punch. Another punch. And he will get the ink cap and eat a lot of the damage bonus right before he dies off. Pretty standard tank coming out here from the Infected. And we'll do a point evaluation on pickup. And let's see. They get about 30% damage from that tank. A little bit more when they eat the pills from KJ. Not bad from 404 and all, but they really needed the wipe there for any shadow of a hint to come back.
Right. I like the movement from Ganu, or just the general decision making. He leaves one dumpster on the other end. He doesn't want to hit them both deep. He keeps the other one up there, but in the end, the dumpsters don't really come into play. Smoke into the charge. Wow, they'll both land. Spit as well. Where did the spit go? I don't know. Nice map. And they'll get bailed. Gore Enjoyers will get bailed out in a situation where MK, they don't really need to be bailed out anymore.
I had a smart-ass comment for that, but I'm not going to say it. So for that reason alone, let's just keep it forward. I don't know where the spit went, actually. We tried to find it. It wasn't even under the map. I tried to find it. I could hear it sizzling, but couldn't find its location. And, wow, look at this. I never realized how far of the map this drop is, actually. So it's 87% on this drop. And that means the tank can never spawn on the drop here. It's not possible.
Reloading.
I did wonder about that.
Yeah,
So we do have the 3-1
Reloading.
jockey. But Gore Enjoyers are not rushing this. They're not dropping down. They're ready to take the hit. Jockey Hunter overlap. Jockey gets him 2 away. Smoker's still here, trying to get rambunctious. He's hesitating, but Gore Enjoyers wait. They don't press the issue. They wait up there on the fence. Perfect play, and they ensure that all 4 members drop down without incident.
Yeah, I think the Smoker got robbed there, though. It pulled the guy in the front because Ellis was completely vulnerable to a hang there. I think if it goes to, or I think Rochelle, actually, I'm sorry. Because somebody dropped and went right, and that's what the Smoker Tongue went for whatever reason. We all know how the Smoker Tongue be sometimes. Well, let's see if they can get the survivors for a reset here. Charger gonna walk it down in. Oh, he misses, but he ends up finding his target anyways, and the spit does land in one of the most unorthodox charge spits I've ever seen, but it works out. The Boomer gets a frothy 3-boom. And he goes and kills a Smoker around the corner. Good stack order and good damage coming out here from Error 404. And I don't see a scenario where they're going to be able to blitz over this ferry without at least a couple spawns to delay the last person. And they need it. They need it bad. They need to reroute these survivors.
Yes, absolutely. They aren't going to be able to approach forward. Of course, there is a hole. I like that. That was an interesting setup by Gore Enjoyers. We had Roe like kind of looking through the bookshelves as the other members drop through, but in the end, there's no hit. They send it in now, MK. It's just a jockey though, and you can really see the breakdown in the communications in this team, where there's probably like no calls being given of like hit. So players are just like, okay, I feel like I need to hit. I don't know. I'm just going to send it. And then another player's like, oh, he just sent it, so I guess I'll send it. That kind of situation. These hits have not been inspiring.
No, yeah, you definitely agree. Noodle went in and died first, trying to keep the momentum. Everybody else spawns shortly after. Boomer comes in, gets a proxy. The jockey is in. There's a Smoker pull. Can they get the cover? The jockey does. And the Smoker finally gets cleared. The Hunter comes in very, very late. Will get blasted out of the sky. And that is going to be GS putting up 4,000 points in 4 chapters of Parish Overgrowth. Not an easy task to do. Impressed by them.
They know this campaign inside and out. I've loved to see it so far. There was that moment where we almost saw Nick fall through the hole while he was going for the melee. But that's a little bit forgivable because, on the original Parish, there is that melee weapon. It's so common to go for it. But regardless, outside of that, I mean, they have just been playing on point. They have not given Air 404 any ground to manipulate. It's just been like locked down, stonewalling them. And it's been very impressive from Gore Enjoyers. Definitely top team in Division 2. All right, we got a 2-2 here for Goring Warriors now. Hunter, Jockey. Sometimes we see the Jockey go up top. This time, no. The Hunter spawns actually up top on that huge thing. Doesn't find anything, and we do have Air 4-4 here with 100%. But you know what I like, MK? I like that they save this spitter, and we're gonna have a big 3-1 spit hit coming up.
They could have killed that spitter. They had the opportunity. It was hiding in the safe room, but they choose to let it be.
You're right.
Let's see if that comes back to bite them. And they're going to go with a charge here. The charger misses anyways, so it's not going to be really anything missed here. The Hunter does find a target, though, with all the guns at it, which is intriguing to me. And a little bit of damage will come out of it, so holding that spitter does work out to be in the favor of GNS, and already 10% about down.
Okay, some just aggression from Goring Warriors, finding more than enough to get the job done here, but just continuing to play lights out against Air 4-4 here. We've got the 3-1 Hunter Charger Jockey with the boom, ready to go. Jockey does find a spawn in. He's going to be taking a long way into this engagement, but he's just kind of distracting, it looks like, as we have the Hunter on the other end. Boom finds one. Hunter, ooh, will get shot down. Nice little skeet there. Jockey does eventually get cleared. And now we got a stranded Charger who couldn't quite get up in time. One smack, and the wall charge. No? Okay.
Charger kind of got the long charge glitch. It's unfortunate, but as part of Left 4 Dead, it happens from time to time. You blame the map designer for that one, whoever that person may be. Let's see if 404, will they jump through the hole? The troll hole, as I like to call it. Ellis says no, and they are clean.
Okay.
Now, question is, okay, they're going to go in quickly here. I didn't think they were going to go. I don't know what that spitter was spitting at, because that was not even close. Looks like he wanted to go to the bathroom, but missed. But all right. I don't know where he was spitting at from where that bounce landed. It was not even close. But anyways, they're going to be able to keep going here. But the question is, where would you guys take this tank now? You guys go alley, or do you roll the dice on the pool table room?
Oh, I think we're just going alley no matter what. Air 4-4, hey, if they go for, I mean, I don't know. Now that you mention it, they may do that. We'll see. Hunter, Charger gets the rocket. Ooh, Hunter and Charger overlapping. The Hunter prevents the long charge with no guns really on the Charger, by the way, as he, they're just so far away from that player who was going to get charged. So now Air 4-4 gets bailed out a little bit by that charge being stolen. And they get to go, but there is going to be this one final hit here before the tank. Unless they want to hit on the run back. Of course, that is an option as well.
Decisions, not what to do.
I mean, you got big damage right here. You got a Hunter Charger Smoker Spit. I would like to just have them do it. The Smoker is the tank, so they can maybe get away with not doing it. Maybe just save that Hunt Charge Spit for the run back, but I don't know. I like just sending it. Prove me wrong, though, as Goring Warriors do seem like they're just holding it.
Don't see who the tank is, though.
The smoke?
Yeah. Oh, it's AI now. Well, they killed it. This AI smoker could... Oh, wait a minute! Charge spit?
Oh!
No, the AI smoker's gonna linger. He could have something to do with this commit. Never mind, he's gonna go kill himself. I take it back. Look at him, he just runs right out there like, yo, what's good, guys? He's dead.
Where my hug at? Where my hug at? Oh my god, that was way too close.
I saw that, no, that was close.
Oh. So, beautiful skeet from Diablos, Ellis, preventing multiple people being caught up in that spit. That was huge, but still, 69%. They can have a respectable chapter here, MK, but they have got to deal with this tank. I don't know. They've got the Raptors, dumpsters. The thing is, on chapter 1, right, when you go up to those Raptors, you get a lot longer chance at chip than on this Raptors. It is kind of a blind angle that the tank can come at. So I'm interested to see how much tip they'll get before the tank is able to start getting smacks.
Yeah, well, they don't do any now. They're just staying out of his view. And Unlimited is going to run it in. Oh my goodness, that dumpster pops up out the porta potty. Nothing, no. I think I took the other one to finish it off. I'm sorry.
You're all good. We got Roe being hit into the corner, Nick being hit as well. It's a double cap on the back line. I think we got a white. The dumpy. The charge reconnect, bro. You are got to be kidding me. That is going to be the GG. WP across the board. Finish.